All right, let's talk about money. This would have to be one of the things that really stops people from buying when they know they want to buy. The money objection comes up. And here's why you don't need to worry about the money until you have made a decision. So many people get this backwards because it is habit. The paradigm is to always think about the money first, always think about the money, and you always limit yourself with who you can be and what you can create if you do that. This was a really tricky lesson for me to learn, but I'm very grateful to Bob Proctor for really teaching me the power of decision and what happens when we make a decision in terms of flicking a mental switch, and it moves us to a new level of awareness. So if this is you right now, if you want to work with me, but you're thinking, I don't have the money or I'm not quite in the right financial place, you know what, my friend? You don't even need the money right now because you haven't even made a committed decision that you want to be there, that you are going to be there, that you are definitely in. So much can happen once you make that committed decision and you say yes to your yes and you absolutely commit and you say, I am in. What happens there is you no longer, you stop thinking about all the reasons why you can't and why you're limited right now, and your mind begins to think about how you can. But that cannot happen while you are stuck in the vibration of I can't afford it, or it's not the right time, or, I'm financially stuck. You're just going to continue to create more of that. And it's such a lie that you tell yourself that it'll be different next week or it'll be different next month. It won't be, because you're attracting from that same vibration of stuckness. You're attracting from that same vibration of financial lack. So and maybe for some of you, it's not even financial lack. It's just that doesn't matter what the decision is, you say you can't afford it. I mean, dead set. There are people that are like that, and I have to shake them and say, make a decision. Just get in. And honestly, that's everything. It's because people are not used to making committed decisions. They are so practiced at indecision. They are so practiced at procrastinating, of waiting for it to feel easier, to feel better, and that never comes. You have to crash through that terror barrier. So you have to make a committed decision first. What is your intuition saying? Do you want to be there with me? Do you want to be in my coaching program? Do you want me to show you and teach you the step-by-step plan to closing the gap between where you are and where you want to be? Make a decision, make a committed decision. Then you're in. Then in your mind, you are already in, right? That's what happens when you make a decision. You're like, I'm there. I'm in. It's not a wishy-washy, I hope I get the money, I hope I can do it, one day I'll do it. It's a I am in. I'm starting, I'm getting it, I'm in, I've got the money. Then you start to think, well, how can I do this? What can I do? Can I do the payment plan? Can I pay in full? What are my options? And you need to start, because that is the breakthrough. That is the breakthrough. The moment that you put your credit card details in and you actually start is the moment you have the breakthrough, because in that second you had to shift. In that second you no longer gave airtime, right? No longer gave airtime to the old paradigm or the X-type conditioning. At that second, you're now creating from your new self-image, from the identity of the person that you want to be. You're giving more of your energy and your faith and your love to your dreams than to your problems. Too often you honor your limitations. You go with your limitations. You let your basis for decisions be around your limitations rather than your hopes or dreams. And you know that what I'm telling you is true. So if that is you right now, your step one is to make a committed decision that you want to be in a coaching program with me now. Not next week, not next month, not next year. Now. You want to start now because you want the benefits of this. You want to begin to create your future today. And today matters. Today absolutely matters. How you think, feel, and act. Start thinking, feeling, and acting like a winner who makes committed decisions and backs them with action. Then you figure out where you're going to get the money from, where you're going to borrow it from, what loan you're going to take it out of, what credit card you're going to put on, what holiday you're not going to have right now because you're going to invest in the coaching instead, what new car you're not going to have, what house you're not going to buy. You're going to use that money and you're going to invest it in you so you can make a better version of you. All of your money, all of your opportunities, all of your relationship, that all comes through you, my friend. So until you decide to tell yourself a new story, your life can't change. And I'm your guide. I'm going to give you a recipe, a formula for success so you can start telling yourself a new story and creating change at the root cause in your subconscious mind. Really change that paradigm. Make a decision. Say you're in, say yes to your yes, and do whatever it takes now with a sense of urgency. You are creating more of the same and worse right now in this moment. And I'm not saying that just to sell you. I'm telling you that because that is the truth. And you need to hear the truth more often. You need to act like a winner. You need to make a decision, and you need to be disciplined, and you need to figure out how to do it. You're an adult. You can figure this out. You've figured out a lot of other things. You figured out how to buy that dress, how to take that holiday, how to buy that car, how to get that house. You figured out a lot of other things. You can figure out this. Say yes to your yes. If you want to be there with me, click the link and go and sign up, and do it now before you give that paradigm of yours any more airtime to talk you out of doing what you really want to do. Got that? See you on the inside.